This hour for you on Daybreak, got to take a closer look at how Governor Parson wants to get things back to normal in Missouri.
And Color 10 investigates real estate trends during the coronavirus pandemic. We'll explain how local realtors say this economic downturn is different than 2007.
Also, Missouri State is reassuring students that your internships, if they're gone, all is not lost. Don't worry. We'll talk about that and more coming up this morning on Daybreak.
Good morning, and thanks for starting off your weekend with us. It's Friday, April 17th. I'm Lauren Barnes.
And I'm Joe Morano, as we have a lot to get to over the course of the next hour, including talking with meteorologist Elisa Rappa, who's briefing us on a little bit of a wet start to the morning today. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, we have a cold front coming through with some showers to start. A little bit different, not freezing cold, and we'll have some rain around.
Okay, so we're keeping some of that warmth from yesterday, but waking up with a little bit of rain?
Yeah, so we've got some showers coming through this morning. We've got winds that are starting to switch to the north. Once they come out of the north, you'll have falling temperatures through the rest of the afternoon. It's 51 in Springfield right now with a north wind, so not going to find much warming after this. We've got some showers cutting across the Ozarks this morning. Some more moderate rain around Rolla and Eldon. A lot of it has been pretty light. Could find a lightning strike here or there, but for the most part, it's been some pretty light rain. Temperatures are about 10 to 15 degrees warmer for now. Still in the middle 50s to the south and east, but we already have some much cooler 40s up to the north where the front has come through already and we have north winds. We still have south winds in Branson, so the front is not there yet. So once you get those winds to shift to the north, you'll find much cooler air coming in. A wet start out there this morning on the roads. Then we'll have some drier conditions this afternoon, but it's going to stay cloudy and chilly. If you're waiting for a package, it's probably wet out there this morning. We'll have some clouds in the afternoon, things trending drier, but it's going to still be pretty damp and chilly. We do have a rain chance this weekend and warmer highs early next week. Details coming up in 10 minutes.
Missouri's stay-at-home order has been pushed to May 3rd now, but Governor Mike Parson also made it clear yesterday he's cautiously optimistic when it comes to stopping the spread.
Parson also says he's seen enough progress to only require a 9-day extension of what we have in place right now. Here's a look at how the governor plans to get things back up and running when the time comes. He says it will come in 2 initial phases. The first is to continue to protect healthcare workers. The second is to strategically reopen businesses using testing data from employers and employees.
They're calling this the Show Me Strong Recovery Plan, which consists of rapidly expanding testing capacity, testing for those who are contagious and who have developed immunity. It also expands the reserves of PPE and continues to monitor and potentially expand hospital capacity while also improving ability to predict potential outbreaks using data specific to Missouri.
That data includes the number of COVID-related hospitalizations, population density as it relates to cases, and lab results.
Now, the governor reiterated that once the stay-at-home order ends, getting people back to work is the priority.
All right, now I want to make sure this is clear. You've said you wanted to reopen the state in phases. Jacqueline asked, where and when does phase 1 begin?
May the 4th. May the 4th is when we're going to see the first phase, and people are going to go back to work on May the 4th.
Following the governor's announcement, Springfield Mayor Ken McClure and Greene County Presiding Commissioner Bob Dixon had this statement in part. The governor has worked with local and county governments throughout the crisis, recognizing that local conditions vary widely across the state.
Lately, you may see more people turn to their faith, and the Faith Initiative in Springfield is now connecting the city with organizations around town. It's been put together by Community Foundation of the Ozarks, Community Partnership of the Ozarks, and United Way of the Ozarks. Every Thursday for the last 3 weeks, congressional leaders around Springfield talk with each other about coordinating support for the community's spiritual and mental health, and to talk about the best ways to practice faith while also social distancing.
City government and county government have expressed in their own ways the need for staying connected to the faith community as they recognize how interconnected the faith community is, and the energy that exists within the faith community to tackle some pretty heavy lifting.
Now, if you'd like to practice in these meetings, you can contact United Way of the Ozarks for more information. Looking for an internship is never easy and can be especially hard given the circumstances that we're dealing with now. Nyjah McDonald is here this morning, though, with ways that you can maximize that internship while more than likely sheltering in place. Nyjah, good morning.
Well, good morning, Joe. The people at Missouri State University's Career Center say all hope isn't lost for students whose internships might have been canceled or reduced in hours. In fact, they tell me how you handle the next few months could be very critical to your future career endeavors. Margie Stewart of Missouri State University says even though many summer internships are on hold, now is not the time for students to sit and wait for things to get better.
What they do right now says a lot about them to an employer,
which Stewart says includes learning to adapt.
I think them just chiming into what is really needed right now, and I can raise to that occasion.
She says even if what's needed isn't 100% related to your career goals.
For example, for a student who may be really interested in hospitality, an area that's been heavily affected, there's a lot of customer service skills. So there's a lot of ways to transfer those customer service skills to another area.
Stewart encourages using this time to update things like your resume and LinkedIn profile.
If there's organizations you're really interested in, go on the actual company website and update your profile or create a profile in there. So when things do change, they're ready to go.
She also says it's not a bad idea to take this time to learn a new skill or improve existing skills.
There's a lot of webinars out there. There's a lot of things that are free right now. Take advantage of those learning opportunities.
Stewart recommends listing your internship on your resume, even if it gets canceled.
It's kind of like listing maybe an award. Like somebody thought I was marketable enough to be hired, even though I didn't get to learn anything in it yet. I don't think anybody out there is not going to understand that.
Well, Stewart says internships are still being posted on MSU's Career Center webpage, although postings have slowed down a bit. She says the Career Center is here to help if you're needing resources or a place to start. Well, here is something positively Ozarks. We have another In This Together feature. Now, this is Sandy Miller. Miller lives in Ozark and has found a way to help others without ever having to leave her home. Check this out. Miller creates individually wrapped masks and puts them in this basket near her front door. Now, the masks are free to take for anyone who needs them. Miller does keep a pay-it-forward jar near the basket to help her continue this effort. She says 65 masks left her front door just yesterday and says someone even left a pack of Blue Shop towels because she mentioned they can be used as a filter in the mask on a Facebook post. Now, Miller says she enjoys being able to help fill a need.
I love seeing this sense of community really come out of crisis here. We've got some wet roads in Springfield this morning. The rain has been pretty light. You might need the windshield wipers or an umbrella. Showers are lifting to the north and east. The next phase of this front is going to be a chilly day today. Details on that coming up next.
From Color 10 Ozarks First, Lauren Barnes, Joe Morano, and weather with meteorologist Alisa Raffa. This is Color 10 News Daybreak.